How's it going, everyone? Happy Wednesday, and since it's Wednesday, that means another episode of TCG Wednesday. That's a lot of Wednesdays. I wonder how many times I can say Wednesday in the amount of words. But I don't even remember. I was gonna say, anyways, I got a new format for you. We're gonna go over some things, and we'll go how it goes. It shouldn't be too long. Probably around 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, around there. Round there. But yeah, welcome to the episode. I hope you all enjoy it. You can leave that feedback down below, and you can, we'll get started. So, pre-releases for the next set, Dark Explorers, are coming up soon. The specific one from my area that I'm going to is coming up on the 29th, which is in just 4 days, which is really exciting. And, the main card that everyone's looking for is obviously going to be Darkrai EX. A little bit about the card, real quick. It has the ability Darkness Cloak, which, if allows any Pokemon, as long as this Pokemon is in play, all of your Pokemon with any Darkness energy attached to them has 0 retreat cost. So, that's actually a really good ability. Its attack, though, is pretty cool too. For 2 dark energy and 1 colorless energy, you can use the attack Night Spear, which does 90 damage, and you can choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to do 30 damage to that. This card is pretty great. Another big thing about this thing is it resists Psychic. That's big because U2EX, that's a Psychic type. It can handle it. Unfortunately, Mewtwo is weak to Psychic and not Dark, so it doesn't really give an advantage in that sense. But it does, help it out a little bit against those Mewtwo matchups. So, this is a card that everyone's probably going to want, or a lot of people are going to want, and it's going to be highly sought after. And it's one of the things you can get at the pre-release, along with a whole bunch of other EXs such as Raikou, Kyogre, Groudon, Tornadus, and a few other things. Um, I'm hoping to get some of the new Juniper art because I really like it. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out. But there's a new Juniper art, or at least the Japanese got a new Juniper art, and I hope we get it too because I really like it. It's so much better than the one we have right now. So hopefully that's what we can get. But you never know what's going to come out. So a lot of things we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully I'll get something good from the pre-release, but we can go on to the next subject now that I'm done talking about that, which is Drop It Like It's Hot with the Fire Chandelure. Last week, if you recall, I made an episode going over the deck that I'm using right now, which is Drop It Like It's Hot, or as I like to call it, Reshiulor or Shandaram, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really like Drop It Like It's Hot. I like Reshiulor better, because I use Reshiram tech in with this deck, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update to that. I've decided on a final deck list. I don't have it handy on me right now, but I have decided on it, and I have everything I need for that right now. The only thing I'm missing are, well, not really missing, but the only thing I would like to add to it are 4 promo Chandelure with the Call for Family. Um, Main reason for that is because, or not Chandelure, Litwick. The main reason for that is Litwick gets out in the active a lot. It's going to be your main attacker, it's going to be your main basic, it's going to be out in your active more often than not at the beginning of the game. And if you don't have any more basics, it's really nice to have that Call for Family to get something on the bench for next turn and try and get yourself set up. So that's what I'm looking for. If you have that, you can let me know. We can work something out. But I'm starting on the final deck list. I've been using it a little bit in at my league. It's working out pretty cool. I'm really happy with it. I believe I went 2-1. Yeah, I went 2-1 at my league last time I went, which was last Thursday. I went 2-1 with it. One win was against a Zekrom Eels deck. The second one was against a Durant deck, which this deck basically shits all over that. But that's something different. Well, not really. Yeah, Durant doesn't stand a chance against this, really. And the third match was against another Zekrom Eels deck, which I ended up scooping because, yeah, it was pretty bad. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to keep using it. for a while, probably until format changes, and then I'll go over to something else. Probably a dark deck because I really like dark, and that Darkrai EX and all that good stuff. So really liking the deck. Just that let you all know what's going on with that because I did mention it last week. And the last thing I have to go on is the card of the week. Yay! Card of the week is a new thing that I'm just attacking on to the end, just for I don't know, just to say, I guess. This week's card of the week is Terrakion. Not necessarily full art, just the Terrakion in general, the one from Noble Victories. Its main attack is Retaliate 30 plus 60 if one of your Pokemon was knocked out the previous turn, and Land Crush for 90. The reason why this card is so great is Zekrom Eels. That can really just like it's really good against Zekrom Eels if you can get it out and ready to work. If you can get it set up quick enough, I mean. Um, Another reason is because Land Crush can two-hit KO everything in format. Um, I don't think that Mewtwo resists fighting. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So that's going to get two-hit KO'd. Everything in the format gets two-hit KO'd at the very most by Land Crush. So this card is very good. It's very heavy, but if you can play it right, I think you'll be fine with it. Especially with that Terrakion deck, which just solely runs for Terrakion. I recommend it. It's pretty good, actually. I've faced it a couple times, and it's a challenge, and it can be pretty fun to use, from what I've heard. So there you go, card of the week. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of TCG Wednesday. If you did, you can leave a like down below and show your support for the show. If I get enough support, I can keep this up. Yeah, that's basically it. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike, but go ahead, leave a comment telling me things you'd like to see on next week's show, improvements I can make, anything like that. Just comments in general saying, I love this show, I hate this show, I want you to put this in this show. Anything like that, go ahead, leave a comment about it. And if you haven't already, you can check out the channel, leave a subscription if you like the content that I post. Helps the channel grow, shows you love. I think that's all I really have to say. So I will see you all tomorrow with an episode of my Let's Play, which I didn't upload yesterday because I was way too busy to actually get an episode recorded before then. So I'm sorry, but I'll have one up tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.